So it is my great pleasure to introduce you to your 2013 ATHENA Young Professional Awardee, Amiena Mahsoob.
Thank you so much. Before I start, I just want to tell you that this is definitely the best looking group of people I ever see in Pittsburgh. I'm truly honored and humbled to have been nominated and selected for this award. As you can see, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the encouragement I've received to forge my own path. I'm especially grateful for the World Affairs Council for the opportunity to shape and refine my job, as you saw Steve talking about. This has enabled me to play a key role in transforming the Council's global education programs for young people in Pittsburgh and for their peers around the world. Many of the programs that I design and implement for middle and high school students highlight a truth that I learned through living abroad. We have more commonalities than differences. Like many women of my generation, growing up, I was taught that I could be at least as successful as any boy, and any girl could. Gender differences, after all, they're just superficial. And I really believed that, and I lived that until I moved to Japan. The gaping gender gap I witnessed in Japan shocked me. Well-educated and ambitious women like myself were relegated to low-level administrative roles. There was a dearth of women in leadership. Many women did not receive the support they needed to both raise a family and pursue a career, and mothers were often pressured to leave the workforce. It was shocking for me, and it really did change my life and how I viewed women. But as those of you who travel know, being away from home helps you to see where you come from much better. So imagine my surprise when I returned to Pittsburgh and noticed many similar trends. Now, of course, the width of the gender gap here in Pittsburgh is much narrower than in Japan, and that's documented. But the gender gap is evident nonetheless. Fortunately, there is incredible work being done to address the gender gap in our community. But my question is, how much stronger would we be if we connected and collaborated? What if women across Pittsburgh, regardless of socioeconomic status, religion, age, race, or other perceived differences, have more commonalities than not? And what if, together, we can understand the challenges we face, share best practices and solutions, and together close the gap? What if we, and that we includes men and gentlemen, thank you for being here today, can change the course of women's lives here in Pittsburgh, change the trajectory? I would like to see greater collaboration to close the gender gap in this region. A quick glance at the bios in the program reveals dozens of amazing women leading successful women's programs and initiatives. Even more are represented in this room. Solutions are literally right here. Our challenge is to collectively harness them. If we can do that, and I believe we can make Pittsburgh the most livable city for everyone. All of us stand on the shoulders of others, and I would be bereft not to close by thanking my family and friends and colleagues. I also want to thank the senior leaders in the community, many of whom are on the stage with me, who continue to inspire me from close and from afar as well. And finally, I want to recognize Marissa Bartley and Erin Eisler for their amazing work. As you could see on the videos, they're amazing women, and we're lucky to have them in this city. I also want to thank the ATHENA Committee and Allegheny Conference for bringing all of us together. Thank you so much.